Hello and welcome to the Heartbeat podcast. Today I have Jen with me from Bitcoin Diaries. Hi Jen.
Hi George, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. So we've been working together for a few months now, but I wanted to do this on camera to talk with you and to tell people what you do, your designs, your work in the cute Bitcoin apparel industry. Basically, as you can see, I'm wearing one
Yeah.
of Jen's iconic designs that she sent me. Yeah, it's becoming a thing, and even though it's very simple, a very simple design, people are loving it. So Jen, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're a designer, I think.
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer. I have a background in music and entertainment, and then I actually worked in an Aussie bank for about 7 years. So that
Bank,
was,
okay.
yeah, an Aussie bank. And that's actually where I discovered Bitcoin. I was working on the anti-money laundering counter-terrorism financing program, and I was told to read some finance articles, and Bitcoin popped up in there, and that's actually where I first discovered it. So pretty cool.
Nice, nice. So you might have some things to tell us about Bitcoin and stuff like that. So you are a Bitcoiner, right?
Yes, I am a Bitcoiner. Not, I discovered it back in 2015, but I didn't start buying my own Bitcoin until last year. So I'm old school but new school.
I'm the same. I'm the same. Because I'm an early adopter. I discovered Bitcoin 9 years ago. I mined Bitcoin with ASIC eruptors, like these things. I keep it here to remind me. And yeah, it's okay because I didn't get any back then. I didn't buy any. I didn't know self custody. It was hard to use. There were no seed words. Even if I had the backup, I would have lost it. So
Wow.
it's you have to go through a proper path, to in order you have to be ready for it. That's the thing I've seen. Okay, so tell us how you decided. You've started Bitcoin Diaries, and
Mhm.
I remember that it was a complete store overhaul, right? It didn't start out that way.
Well, it started out as a college project. I was studying social media marketing, and I had to create up a fake business to do the course. And originally, it was I was interested in crypto, so I was like, oh, I'll just do something about crypto, and
That's
it was going to be an educational website with products and things like that. But when I started doing the research, there was I was more and more deterred from the crypto scene and drawn more to the Bitcoin scene. And that's definitely Love is Bitcoin had something to do with that because I started following you guys on Twitter. And that was my connection to the rest of the Bitcoin community there. So I switched it around to Bitcoin only, which felt more aligned with my values. And even though it was supposed to be a fake business, the more I worked on it, the more I wanted it to become something real. So I switched it all up and turned it into a real business selling fashion for Bitcoiners.
nice, nice. Well, I can tell it's a passion project because you work really hard on it. We've spoken. Okay, that is between us. We've discussed marketing. We've discussed like sales, newsletters, all these things that we do for many of our clients. Jen, I'm saying this to the people listening. With Jen, we decided at some point that no, I'll say how it happened organically. Basically, we saw some of Jen's cute designs, and we were like, okay, Jen, can you maybe do this design for us? And she immediately had that ready for us, a very nice design. And then it was, oh, can you do this design for us for Libby? And then she turned around a very nice design. So at some point we said, okay, Libby's wardrobe, let's make it powered by Bitcoin Diaries because why not? It's all there. It should be all there. So that's what we did. Libby's wardrobe is about what Libby likes to wear, like the cute, fun stuff, some colorful stuff. It's for women. Some are unisex. Find some designs on the Bitcoin Diaries. It's not exclusive to Bitcoin Diaries. It has a few items that are not from there, but the majority is powered by the Bitcoin Diaries store. So, Jen, tell us a little bit about those designs.
Uh, right. So, well, I'll start sharing my screen if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what we
So
want to see some
awesome.
designs. Not everyone is familiar with it. Okay, we do a lot of marketing, we show it a lot, but trust me, some people will see this for the first time, and that's fine.
Yeah. So this is the home page. We've got our best sellers hanging on the front. There's a Love is Bitcoin t-shirt right there. Oh, we've still got the Nashville tees up. They went really well for the conference this year. And so we started off with women's tees, basically because a few girls had sort of said that they found that the unisex tees were really boxy and they didn't fit very well.
They are, that's
So
true. It's a different build. It, it's a simple thing to just get a unisex tee, but yeah, I'm sure because we do some modeling work. I've worked with models, and we've done some actually with your designs and your clothes. The fit is completely different. It's completely different than women. So yes,
thanks.
you need the female t-shirt
Yeah.
a lot.
So we've actually got a few fits. We've got the relaxed fit, slim fit, V-neck. We've also got some Lux organic t-shirts and crop tops.
Nice.
So when I started the shop, I wanted to make sure that the female body and the female fit was front of mind. It wasn't sort of like an afterthought, like, oh, we're making Bitcoin t-shirts. Oh yeah, here's some t-shirts with some girly prints on them. They're like, no, I want them to fit good. I want them to be something that the girls want to wear, have them cute, have them fun, colorful. That's one of my favorites. Too pretty for fiat. That's very
Yes.
good. And we had
Like the
um,
color because you don't stick with the orange thing because everybody goes and slaps on a logo or keeps it orange or whatever or has an orange part of the stamp. But as designers, we both know that you don't have to stick with that. You can play around with that. You can have fluorescent pink
pink.
print
Yeah,
or whatever. You can do whatever you want. I really like the 21 print. You have it there. Libby has
yeah,
worn that one, and it's on crop top. It looks very nice, and I really like that it's an OPSEC design. Okay, it does say Bitcoin Diaries underneath, but from afar, it doesn't look like a Bitcoin stamp, right? Do you like that
yeah.
one?
And also the class of 2009 Satoshi. That one was worn by Jessica Vaughan, so that was really cool. Got some
Oh,
shots of
Jessica
her.
Bone. Yeah, yeah, she's a big fan of yours. Yes, she really loved
She
the
makes it look amazing.
Well, yeah, yeah. When you have the framework for that, it makes
Yeah,
it easy. But she is great. Jessica is an amazing person. She has always been supportive of everything that we've done, like Love is Bitcoin, with Panties for Bitcoin, our partners. Everything that we've done, she's amazing and very supportive. And now with she wore Bitcoin Diaries, she did like a small photo shoot, and as always, she looks amazing in it, right?
yeah, that's exactly right. We've also
Okay, so
got
what's the focus? Is it like inside jokes? Is it OPSEC? Is it cute designs? Like what is Bitcoin Diaries?
well, I think the funny ones are all the Love is Bitcoin t-shirts. I think you guys have the best jokes. Um, with the ranges that I do, I think it's meant to be a bit more edgy. So it's not so much catching on to the memes and the jokes and things like that. I think there are some stores out there that are doing that really well. But what I was sort of wanting to create was well designed prints. So things that looked really cool that weren't already out there. And people like enjoyed wearing. So yeah, so like the Bitcoin puzzle tee is pretty popular as well. So it's just a
Zoom in on
simple
that because it's kind of small. Like click on it so that we can see it, the puzzle T.
shop.
I don't think I've noticed it before. Yeah, you have plenty of designs. Ah, okay, so it's a play on the Bitcoin thing. Ah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, and it's just like it's a simple differentiation from the normal Bitcoin symbol, but people seem to love it, and it does give them that something that's just a bit different.
Hmm. Yeah, I wanted to say an anecdote of the experience I've had with your designs. I've had two very strong experiences. We have some ladies in the Greek team, our Greek meetups. I have some partners, my business partner Annie, and we have some event organizers. And Jen, I'm telling this to the people listening. Jen sent us some of her T-shirts, some hats, some bags, some very cute stuff. And like as soon as I pulled them out, I called the ladies over, and it was crazy. Oh, they started. It was like shopping. It was like at Zara during sales, like, oh, you this looks good on you, this looks good on you, the girls between them, oh, can I keep this? They basically took everything. That was it. So yeah, you're showing the handbags because I mentioned them. Those are very, very nice as well and very high
Yeah,
quality. You can tell that the quality is very sturdy. It's an actual bag. It's an actual bag. It's not just a throwaway product. It's a nice, cute, really high quality bag. The ladies love it. And yeah, my friends and business partners, they just fell upon the bags. They tore them open. They started wearing them, and they couldn't believe that. Oh, we can wear those. Yes, of course. I brought them for you, but I had to keep like a couple just for for the models and for the girls that are doing some promotional work for us. So I managed to keep two two t-shirts out of all of them. And I had a second experience during Santorini halving party in April. Jen was kind enough to send us some t-shirts. We designed, Jen designed the Santorini halving party t-shirt. That one was very popular. And the ladies, as soon as they saw the prints, they just wanted to go shopping. Like they said, okay, where do I get this? Where do I get this? It was like, show me the website, because okay, some size wasn't exactly. We just had one bikini. We didn't have everything there. It was one sundress. So I saw the reactions like firsthand. It was very, very interesting to say the least, like the reactions that the ladies had with your designs. So yeah, that's what I want to say, that it is, I like what Jen is doing, because it is truly feminine. It's not just uh, basically guys like me saying, oh, here's a female design or whatever. It's no, it's a woman creating a design that I'm assuming that you want to wear, right? It's something that you
yeah.
want to carry, like you want to carry this bag, you want to wear this hat with a cute Bitcoin logo. Oh, this is new. Like, tell us about the jewelry. You just added that today.
Oh yeah, just today we've released it. I did some polls on Twitter and was asking them what they wanted to see in the store, and they said jewelry. So today I put together some prints for the jewelry collection. I was hoping to make sure that they weren't all too girly. So I kind of think that the 21 million emblem and the puzzle tee, and where is it? The Satoshi Bitcoin cross, and this one here is really cool, the Satoshi Nakamoto squared. Let me see if I can get that zoomed up.
Zoom it in. Is it like a necklace? I don't wear jewelry at all, so I have no idea. Basically, is it like,
Yeah, they're necklaces with these aluminium plated
well, yeah,
prints.
Okay, anybody can wear that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So something very simple, very easy,
Because
nice gifts. Like
because
it's
those are
something that
unique. Where are they manufactured? Like, what is what's the company that prints those and ships them, and what happens?
it goes through a print on demand um, service called Printify. They're made in the US, in Europe, and also in Australia. So they've got a few branches of where they dispatch from,
Mm.
which means that whoever's ordering them around the world, they'll get them fairly quickly, and they'll get them posted, close to where they're from.
Nice, nice.
This one's cute too. Hold on my hand. That one's new.
Zoom it in a bit. That's nice. Follow my hand. What did it say?
Hold on my hand.
Model my hand. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's very romantic. Actually, that's a good.
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
very
that's
cute.
what I'm saying. Like, I can tell that you put in your own personal touch. You're a good designer, obviously, you can tell, but it's also you're making stuff that you want to wear, and by extension, other ladies want to wear them. Like, I saw that. Just discussed my experiences. Like, I saw that firsthand. That uh, people love those. So okay, so what is those are some designs. This is the Love is Bitcoin
Yeah,
store.
I like
These
that one.
Yes, I need a hug. Yeah, we have some. These are some ideas. Maybe Libby came up with them. It's some phrases that we coined. A focus on BTs because yeah, that's becoming a fun like an inside joke on our entire audience, and they're keeping it going, And yeah, this is the
Famous sundress.
yeah, the sundress, of course. We all love sundresses. Women look amazing
Mm.
in them, and yeah, I have that heartbeat hat, and
Ooh,
I'm wearing it at conferences. The shoes, they were very nice. I hand delivered them to Libby in in Nashville. She loved them. So yeah, this is the Love is Bitcoin store. Just telling people because they might not know what they're seeing. This is the Love is Bitcoin store, powered by Bitcoin Diaries, because this is a very complex thing. Like I'm just gonna scratch the surface a little bit. This is different suppliers in different parts of the world, and frankly, I don't want to deal with that because it's a full-time job, let alone customer support and where's my package, and returns if they need to happen and stuff like that. So basically, I've left this to a professional who is Jen, and she's doing this thing wonderfully. And for example, we loved. For Baltic honey badger, which is happening right now. Scroll up a little bit if you want to show the bandana. Um,
oh yeah.
we Yeah, we asked like can we have a design that is. I saw that in Baltic honey badger a lot of cypherpunks were wearing like uh, a thing around their neck where they could cover themselves, and it had like a sign, "Don't photograph me." So as soon as I asked for that with Jen, she figured out a way to offer this. And as soon as we posted it, some people said, "Oh, I need this." So basically, that's the idea, like to give you the designs that you want or need, or when you see them, like you say, "Okay, I want this," because it's nice, it's well thought of. Um, so yeah, tell us what are your favorites from the Love is Bitcoin store? You showed one before.
Uh, yeah, I love the We Only Date Node Runners. I think that's really cute. Libby was would post about that a lot on Twitter. I found that
Yeah,
cute.
that one's fun.
Um,
The
I
the
love
the Santorini design is very very nice. Like the
yeah.
print, the design, it looks great.
I love the All Stars.
The All Stars, yes, those are very good.
Yeah. And what else?
And the one with the handwritten Satoshi, that's a very nice design, especially on the hat. That one is very nice.
Mm. Yeah, I love the I need a hug. I think it's so funny. When you look up close, I need a huge amount of Bitcoin.
That's a good one. It's
And just hodl it. Like it's simple, but it works.
yeah, yeah, yes. And
Yeah.
as you can see, there are different, basically, cuts for. We have the you have the unisex that you can get as a guy, or you can get the female cut for your friend, your girlfriend, your wife, like the important women in your life. You can get them a nice present, a nice high quality present. Um, these are all designed by you, right,
Yep.
Jan?
Yep. That's
Hmm.
it. Churning them all out.
Okay, I know, I know. The pillows, yes, yes. That's a nice series as
Very
well.
cute. I love that. I love BTC.
Yeah. Well, my ex, for example, loved pillows, so I'm sure I could have gotten like at least three of them from your store if I had that available. Yes. What else do you want to show us? Furnishings,
Oh,
okay.
we've got
Ah,
some
so
crazy things in here like lampstands, beanbag chairs, shower curtains, clocks, anything that I could see as like novelty and like really cool to have in the home was like, yep, we're gonna do that. So that was really fun.
nice. Well, from a design point of view, you've done some basic patterns that
Yeah.
work and people like them. So these patterns, yes, you can put them on a lot of stuff. Like it works. It's a repeating pattern. It looks good from afar, so it works on a lot of stuff. Yes, I agree. I need a mug. I need a big one. I have this Disneyland. I don't know. I need to get like a big one. Yeah, the mug. That one looks very nice. The puzzle. I like how that looks. So yeah, all these are your designs. Any partnership with artists? Any partnerships? Because months ago you've discussed about that a little bit.
Yeah, looking into it, haven't we haven't made any like close any deals yet, but I'm definitely open to other designers, other affiliates. So we had a I had a design that I made for Britfit Dance. She had this idea that she wanted for her t-shirt, and so I made it up, designed it, sent it to her. She's like, "Yep, I love it." And so now she's an affiliate, and that's her like that's known as her t-shirt, like that's her design sort of thing.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, Brianna is quite lovely, and she's been in this community for so long. So yes, yes, it's very nice to work with her. Okay, so this is an open call to people who want to partner up with Jen, either if they have ideas for designs, if they have designs themselves, like artists that want to put their Bitcoin art on these to make a sub store. Basically, am I using the right terminology here? Basically,
Yeah,
just talk to Jen. She's lovely. You can figure something out. That's basically, let's just put the call out there. Oh, what are these? They are sports
there's
jerseys, basically, right?
yeah, there's specialty shirts. Yeah, just like jerseys. You've got
Hmm.
collared shirts. This one's brand new, the Infinity Social Club. Let me see if I can
Zoom
get
in a
that.
little bit on that,
We'll try and zoom
please,
it.
because it's kind of small. Yeah.
Mm,
Inspired by Infinity Day. Nice.
yeah, there we go.
Hmm.
Infinity Social
Okay.
Club.
Okay, that looks very good. That looks very good.
Yeah.
Um, Jenna, let's talk about fashion in general. I looked at some documentaries about fast fashion, and they were shocking, right? Do you want to explain a little bit of what that is? Tell to people what it is and how it is a complete, result of fiat thinking and fiat culture. Because yeah, let's talk a little bit about that because I'm sure you're like the perfect person to talk about that.
Yeah, it's I try not to back it out too much because there are people that are trying to do the right thing, like us. But and I get these numbers wrong all the time. But so in fashion, like the fashion that's produced, 85% of that product ends up as landfill, and one in every five product, like fashion items sold, ends up in the tip without even being worn, like with the tags on. So it's yeah, there's a lot of wastage, and that's not including water, chemicals, and like byproduct wastage as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot going on that a lot of us can do better, and even like the Bitcoin Diaries can do better. Like I'm still working on some things to getting some information about background of certain items that we sell, trying to find out the origins of fabrics and things like that. So there's always room to do better, but there are some people who are just not even trying. They're
Let's
just
explain a little bit what it is in case some people haven't bothered with like what is fast fashion. They kind of have seen it, but they don't know what it is. Basically, fashion brands used to have their regular seasons, like summer season, fall season, okay, and they would ship a series of designs, and they would tell you, oh, now it's autumn, put away all your old stuff, bring in the new ones. And that was like a normal progression of fashion. It kind of made sense because they want to convince you. I do marketing as well, and it's understandable. They want to convince you to get the new product. But what has happened slowly with Zara, beginning with that, and now with Shein, basically, they have increased the rate of new seasons, ending up with weekly seasons, which is insane. Like they have 52 seasons, thousands of new products coming up every season. They are basically just pumping them out. Seasons is pointless when you're talking about a week. It took us 4 days to arrange this call. In the meantime, like Sheen has shipped out 6,000 new products. It's pointless. And while at the same time we are creating designs at a similar rate, like we, some amateur stores might say, "Oh, you're pumping out a lot of product." It's not like that because um, the the fast fashion industry creates these very cheaply, and when you do that, you basically have to take advantage of a lot of underprivileged people. It's basically modern slavery, let's call it that, because that's what it is, and it's being pushed to the other side of the world. Not always on the other side of the world. There are these sweatshops in the US, in Europe. There's Pronto Moda in Italy, and they're basically Italian sweatshops that are Chinese sweatshops, and they create these garments for dirt cheap, so that some lady in Europe or in the US can buy the new the new outfit for $11, like for €11, which you can tell that this is not sustainable. A dress, a female dress, cannot cost only €11. Okay, it's simply impossible. And yet Zara, Shein, and all these companies are pumping out 500 new designs per month of 11, $12 dresses. Am I right? Is that the summary? Can you
yeah,
can you
and
tell
and
us
that
your
and
thoughts?
then add on top of that the wastage. So they're pumping out all of these weekly seasons, as you say, but whatever's not sold goes straight to landfill. So that means that they're actually producing more and more garbage from these 52 seasons that they're producing. And the difference between the way that the Bitcoin Diaries model runs and the way a usual fashion store runs is that we only we only print what you order. So once you put that order in, the item gets printed and then it gets shipped out directly to you, and there's no wastage. So I can have 50 designs of a t-shirt, but that t-shirt that you picked specifically is only going to be made as soon as you've made that purchase. So
Yeah.
there's no end of season stock that's getting thrown out. So
It's
that's
virtual shelf space, virtual shelf space. You can make 100 designs, and if
yeah.
three of them sell, that's fine. Those three will be printed on demand. Like this has been printed on demand. It's nice. It's embroidered. Okay, it's not just printed. It's very nice. So this is not gonna wash away the quality of this T-shirt that I'm wearing. I can feel that it's 100% cotton. We're having a heat wave in Greece right now. So trust me, you notice which your t-shirts are cotton or not. So uh, you wear this, it's high quality. Whereas you have pronto moda, which is fast fashion, going the complete fiat way of selling you something that you're gonna wear for 3 or 4 times. It's gonna be something that is ridiculously low quality. It's gonna tear, it's gonna become very flimsy, it's gonna break up depending on the type of cloth that it is. So it's the complete opposite. So now we're focusing on something that is um, economically viable because we're paying every person along the chain, and it's good for the environment basically because we're not gonna create 100 different stuff and then have stuff to recycle, which is not recyclable, by the way. That's a little bit of a myth. You can only recycle like 30% of whatever people are pumping out. Okay, you can recycle a t-shirt, but there are some other stuff in fashion that you cannot recycle. And that's a way to make a proper business, right? That's a Bitcoin way of making a business. Because that's what I like about you, Jen.
Thanks. I think I think that's what Bitcoiners want. They want high quality, and they want things that like sustainable, and is not gonna um it's not gonna give anyone a shit deal. That we're all about proof of work, fairness, and all that sort of thing. So the fact that these items they might cost a little bit more, and that's for two reasons. One, because we pay everyone properly along the supply chain, but also because I've cherry picked all of the products from different suppliers to make sure that the women have beautiful products that fit them, the unisex sizes are going to fit the guys, and all the all these beautiful products. So that makes the cost a little bit more as well. So the fact that we've got this store that's full of all the things that you love costs a little bit extra because it comes from multiple suppliers, and also because we're paying the right amount of money for the people manufacturing the clothes. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's so. And I think like what I believe is that Bitcoiners are happy to pay that little bit more if you're getting the quality and if you're getting them made fairly. And and because even our organic range sells really well. Like they really love the quality, they really love high quality fashion.
that's good. That's good. And that's what I'm saying. Like when you study the effects of fast fashion on like the global economy, on the markets, on the damage to the environment, basically. I saw in a documentary like the dump. I don't know. I don't remember the numbers. We're talking about tons of bundles of recycled clothes, and they end up in the sea. and you have like these mountains of discarded clothes, and they're all supposed, fashion brands and all these things. When you see the damage that this is doing to those people and to their environment in Ghana and all the other places that we have arrangements with, so that we can dump our waste on them. Basically, uh, this is the fiat business model. This is how it works: faster and faster and faster, and expand, expand, expand. It's unsustainable. It's exactly the kind of thing that we don't like as Bitcoiners, because Bitcoiners appreciate artisanal quality. You might say, okay, these are not handmade, but they are close to that. Like, they are printed, they are manufactured basically from a proper supplier who is gonna ship a nice quality fabric that you're gonna wear for many years. The design is very nice, like Jen said. It's hand-picked. There are 10 different suppliers that you can choose from. You choose the most ethical ones, the ones with better quality of material, less toxic, like colors, dyes and stuff like that. So it fits the Bitcoin ethos. And of course, it's a Bitcoin also store. You can pay with Bitcoin, by the way, on the Bitcoin Diaries. And this is why I really like the store. This is why I appreciate what Jen is doing. And I want you guys to see that as well. So it's not about, if you open the Shein app or the Zara app or whatever, and you see something, oh, it's a fifth of the price. Yes, of course it's a fifth of the price, because it's people are being exploited along the line just to deliver a shitty product to you. Okay, so if you don't want that, you can get something quality from the Bitcoin Diaries, and get something that you will actually like, and you will wear it for many, many years, because the quality of the fabric is normal. I am a very fun example of how do you call it? Not fashion. I'm not fashionable at all, but it's very funny because I've always shopped quality stuff, and I buy things that are expensive, less items. I buy things that are expensive. I want to go buy some pants, for example, and I would buy two pairs of pants, and I would wear them for 6, 7 years, literally until they melt. They have to. I wear them every single day until they get so worn out that they start breaking apart. And if the damage is small, I might go to a lady who can sew them up, like, and have them for doing some work, or just to wear it casually, or stuff like that. So it's funny because I'm used to this mentality of getting something that is quality, and I'm gonna wear it for 10 years. Okay, so it's insane to me to go the other way of um, getting something that you're only gonna wear once. So what if it costs only $10? It's obvious when you think about it for 2 seconds that this is damaging to everything, like even your own mentality. Because if you stick to the consumer mentality, you're gonna keep on buying. And yes, it's nice to go and shop for stuff, but at least buy a third of the items and get something that you might gonna wear, like next season, like next summer, not something that will break apart in 5 days or whatever. Yeah, but what happens with women? Women like to shop. Women like to get different outfits. What happens with the Bitcoin mentality, the old school mentality, let's call it, and this consumerism that is prevalent in our culture?
I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a big shopper. I used to be. I used to be when I was younger, and I was definitely not so much a victim of fast fashion, but accumulating fashion. So like having too much. I used to work, casually in fashion stores when I was studying, and they were always like, you had to buy their clothing to wear while you're in the store, And so, and they give
That
you,
makes
like,
sense.
they give you a discount so that, they encourage you, because you have to buy current stock. So they gave, like, so working in this this fashion store, I was encouraged to continue that consumption of more and more fashion regardless of the need for it. And the other thing that they do is it's stuff that dates. So there's these type of styles that will come through, like, the seasons and things like that, and they're not classics. They're things that after a while are going to look ridiculous if you wear them. So, because someone's told you that, like a fad. That's what, they're called, a fad. Yeah. So I think these stores that are trying to, like, that's the thing, that's how they make money. It's like you said, instead of selling fewer items that are high quality, that are going to last, they're selling, multiple pieces, for a small amount of money that is only meant to be worn a handful of times. And you're still getting your money's worth, in the sense of, if you're paying $11, you're only going to get $11 worth of wear out of it. If you're paying, say, I bought a beautiful pair of leather boots. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for them, but they were really nice, and I've still got them 10, 15 years later. I keep rehealing them. They still in great condition. And I knew that they were a classic style, and I was gonna continue wearing them, so I didn't mind paying that bit of extra. So
It's
yeah.
funny you mentioned the boots because there's a very famous Terry Pratchett quote. The man was a genius. Apart from that, there's a very famous quote where he talks about being rich and being poor. I don't remember the exact quote, but it's sort of like that. He says inside the book, if, if a rich person buys an expensive pair of boots and he wears them all the time and he's not stepping in mud. A poor person can't afford to buy an expensive pair of boots. And so he ends up with boots that have holes in them, and he ends up stepping in mud and never being able to buy an expensive pair of boots. I don't remember the quote. I need to look it up, basically, but it's a nice sort of mentality of getting something that is quality. We're not talking about we're not talking about luxury, because luxury usually it's something very, very, very stupid. It's like something that has pointless precious jewels on it or some gold stuff on it or whatever. Of course, you can have something that has gold on it or whatever, but we're not talking about luxury. We're talking about something that is worth its money, basically, and that applies to everything, like consumer electronics. You can buy something, and if it's too cheap, you're going to have to replace it next year. And why not buy something that is going to last you like 3 4 years, even more, with consumer electronics? But no, they're meant to be replaced. They're meant to be consumed. Even stuff that isn't supposed to be consumed, like a printer, for example, it has artificial obsolescence on it. It's planned obsolescence. It's meant to break down. And you say, okay, I just bought the printer last year. Why should I need to get a new printer? It's designed that way. And this is the fiat sort of thinking. And we should be, okay, not boycotting it. Okay, some stuff you do need to buy. And you can't replace every single thing for Bitcoin business or whatever, but we should at least try and support some of the businesses that have best practices, like the ones that Jen said, at least in the fashion industry. And I know that because with discussions that I've had with you, Jen, you're worrying a lot about which manufacturer you're gonna ship from, which one you're gonna partner with. Someone removed
Yeah.
your template, and you had to do the whole thing again and try and find another one that fits your standards. So it's not just okay, let's throw it up there. I've done that myself. I have a few print on demand stores. I made some designs. It was on Zazzle, I don't know, something like that. I don't care about the supply chain of Zazzle, for example. I'm not gonna bother with it. But With Bitcoin Diaries, we do like that because it is there's proof of work behind it. Basically, that's basically it, right, Jen?
Yeah, it comes down to the fact I really care about what's, I mean, the store is a reflection of me. If the things that are coming out are substandard, are not the kind of quality that I would wear, it just it may like I wouldn't handle it. Like it just doesn't sit right with me. Like this store is not just to make a buck. I mean, if I wanted to make money, there are much easier ways to to make a dollar, or make some sats, than Bitcoin fashion. That's for sure. But I wanted to make sure that what does go out is is the kind of stuff I can be proud of. Yeah.
That's quite important. That's quite important. Well, I see that it's working. I see that people appreciate it. Like I told you, like the ladies in my team, the ones I work with, they are they absolutely loved the items. They were touching them. They were, oh, this is embroidered. Oh, this is very nice. Like the quality. Their only problem was that I didn't have enough sizes, basically, for them. If I had an entire rack full of stuff, I'm sure they would have perused it for like I don't know, an hour, and they would have taken everything. So unfortunately, because we go to the earlier thing that it's print on demand, you can only have like a few items basically at any given time. And I don't run a clothing store. It was just some stuff to show and some ready-made Santorini Howling Party T-shirts. But a lot of people did get them. They ordered them from the attendees, and some people were wearing it and posting in the group. Oh, I'm wearing the Santorini Halving Party. In Nashville, Mark wore it. I have a photograph with him, and he was wearing it. Uh, and it was funny because I got my own as well. I was carrying it, but I didn't happen to wear it that day. It would have been fun if we both had worn it. So yes, that's basically what I wanted, Jen. I wanted to do this to do this talk with you to show people the proof of work behind Bitcoin Diaries, and because I know what's happening behind the scenes, so I wanted people to see that as well. So we're coming around to about 50 minutes. It's quite enough talk for like a single yeah, podcast, basically. So, Jen, tell us what is in stock for the future of Bitcoin Diaries.
Good question. I don't really think that far ahead. The fact that I've just released some jewelry to the store, and I mean, I guess the thing would be better sustainability, better ethical practices. Like just keep on working at it and do it as until it's to a level where I'm like, yeah, we're doing the best that we can, and I've made sure that I've covered all bases and things like that. I think the other thing would be is to encourage to encourage some guys to the store, like because we've got a small amount of women in the Bitcoin space. It's not really viable business model to be able to just cater to women. So yeah, get the guys to come in and have a look, even if they're not looking for themselves and they're looking for their partners. I think I was talking to Robin Sayer, and I said, how do you know that there aren't enough women in Bitcoin if it's just perhaps it's just they're not in the Bitcoin space? So maybe all these daughters, wives, girlfriends are all like with Bitcoiners, but they're just not active in the communities. And so I wonder if these guys with these partners or daughters and things like that, if they encourage them by wearing some Bitcoin gear, then they'll have a lot more visibility in the space.
Yes, yes, that helps a lot because I've seen that with panties for Bitcoin. I've seen that in Nashville. People want to shop, and when they go to a conference, they might want to bring something back to their wife, their girlfriend, and this is a way to basically encourage her to be a part of this community because okay, oh, it's this fuzzy Bitcoin thing, but when you show that there's a nice community behind it and we're wearing something nice when we're going to the meetups and the conferences, I think that will help bring in more people in general, not just women. Like there are guys who appreciate like
Yeah,
fashion
and
and
kids, of
all
course,
this.
can't forget them as well.
Kids, that's the most important thing. Let's end this with the kids. Show us a little bit of your kids line and tell
Oh,
us a little bit about that.
it
Share
was
that
so
one.
fun coming up with these.
Yeah, yeah. You because
It
I
started off,
I saw a tweet that you were very proud of that design.
yeah, it actually started off by accident. There was a post about a little girl who was creating some bracelets for Nashville, and I thought this like it just warmed my heart. I thought, oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing. Let me see, am I sharing my screen? Hang on.
Yeah, share it again, and we'll see the kids' designs.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw them, and then I said to the dad, I said, please, can I send her a t-shirt? I just think what she's doing is beautiful. And he's like, yep, sure, no worries. And then like she's got a brother who's been helping too. It's like, okay, no worries, and sent them a couple of t-shirts to say just thank you for making my day and doing such a good thing for the community. And then from there, I got these this idea of like, oh, what if I just, actually no, I think a Twitter comment, there was something, can you do this for kids? And I was like, all right, I'll just do some baby bodysuits and see what happens. Like I like this cute one, is like bank suck, the BTC. I think there's Camp Satoshi, and I think there's one Hodl Me Tight.
Yeah,
So I did some baby bodysuits, and then and thought, okay, well, I can't just do babies. We've got to get the kids in as well. And so now we've got ages newborns to 2.5 or 2 years old, and 3 to 13.
nice.
So yeah, and the Fed, good vibes only. This one, hugs for zaps, hodl me tight, naps and zaps, magic internet money.
Uh,
So cute, all of them.
and you can get with especially with a baby suit, you can get some really nice jokes on them.
Yeah.
You
And
can
they're
be
all 100% organic cotton as well,
that's
or the entire kids range.
nice, nice.
Toddler,
Uh,
hodler. Oh, I
Well,
just love them.
I have a nephew who is like 9 months old now, but I will probably get something for the 12-month age. So yes, yes, I'm gonna go right now and peruse the store and get something for him because I'm gonna see him in like a month, and you always buy ahead, especially at
Yeah.
this young age. You don't buy for 10 months. All they get big so fast. So you have
Yeah.
to go for the next one. Um, nice. That Jen, honestly, it's been lovely talking to you. I
Thanks,
wanted to
Julie.
do this, like I told you, I wanted to do this on camera so that people can see the amount of care and proof of work that you're putting behind all this, because I honestly believe that it's worth it. I honestly believe
Yeah.
that. I'm doing marketing, but we only promote stuff that we believe in. Everything that we promote in Love is Bitcoin, every service, every company, it's all stuff that are worth promoting. And Jen's store, the Bitcoin Diaries, is literally one of the best in this space. It is powering our own Libby's wardrobe, basically. But even without that, it is worth perusing. You just saw that she has a ton of stuff, like kids stuff, for stuff from for the home, pillows, even shower curtains. If you want to be,
I had
I
to
I
do it.
yeah, yeah, it's no, it's good, it's good, it's good. I'm sure it's some people are gonna say, okay, I need this for my shower. Yeah, yeah, that's a very interesting item basically to
Yeah.
check out.
And
I
that's
basically want to do anything. Well, I want to buy everything. I want to add everything to cart. Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
no, we're just like, we've got to keep in mind that we're still so early. So these, stores like the Bitcoin Diaries, if you can get the support now, it keeps us afloat until the rest of the population kicks in and starts to follow and support Bitcoin. So it's just so important for these early state, like for these early days, to get the
Yes.
support from the rest of the team. Yeah.
But it also helps with us orange pilling others. Like when you wear something
Yeah.
that is nice, high quality, people ask you, like, oh, you're a Bitcoiner. Oh, you might, I have this question. Oh, I'm into crypto. And then you can talk and steer them the right way. Or with the ladies wearing something nice, very something cute, they can influence, they can start the discussion, they can influence people around them. So it's not just about, oh, let's support this Bitcoin store. You are getting a very nice product out of the deal. That's what I'm saying. That this is a proper T-shirt. I'm gonna be wearing it for 10 years. It's not something that is gonna get destroyed by a couple of washes in the washing machine. It is a proper high quality T-shirt, and at the same time, you have something to wear at the Bitcoin meetup, basically, and everybody gets jealous because I've seen it. I've seen it. Like I've ended up with plenty of Bitcoin T-shirts right now. I have like more than 12 right now, and I alternate them. And I see people, oh, where can I get this? They ask me, and it's fun. It's fun. You guys should experience that. Okay, so thank you, Jen. It was a lovely talking to you. You should check out Bitcoin Diaries, guys. The domain is the Bitcoin Diaries. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
not just Bitcoin Diaries. It's thebitcoindiaries.com. You can check it out. You can go to the Love is Bitcoin collection, basically the store, but you can check out all the other hundreds of items, basically, that are available.
And make sure you use the coupon.
Yes, you can use the coupon code Love is Bitcoin for 10% off. That's something that you can use on all our partners, and especially our very good business partner, who is Jen. Okay, thank you, Jen.
Thanks,
Lovely
George.
talking to you, and bye bye.
Bye.